Alrighty, so we have Tweety. Yay!
I am so excited.
Well, you already got to see an unboxing with James, so I'm jealous. I was not up early enough for that. So James received Sojourner for the weekend, and I have Tweety. And Tweety, I can imagine, is saying, "What the hell's going on with Washington? Why is it so hot?" And
Yeah,
she's
you know, it's 82 here in Kentucky. And that's the high for the whole weekend.
and our Monday's looking like it's going to be 105.
Yeah, that's like Florida hot. That's not supposed to be happening in Washington
No,
State.
so Tweety's going to say a big nope to Washington, and she's going to go up to Alaska for the next
Well,
one.
you know, she's smart.
All right, so the moment everybody's waiting for, let's go ahead and open the package. The box looks to be in pretty good condition. The corners are a little dinged up, but that's usually what happens anyways, so to be expected. Try to be careful with the unboxing so that it's easy to pack back up. Try possibly. All right. I love the laser engraving on the front of the box. And it's just so cute. All right. Quite a few people here. Lots of bubbles. Oh my God, you weren't kidding about the bubbles.
The box was a little bit bigger than it needed to be.
Yeah, and that's better. I mean, it's better than not having a box big
And
enough.
I'm not worried about anything inside, you know, being dinged up. The box is very substantial. I just have the stuffing in there just to stop it from sliding around.
Yep. Well, and with it not sliding around, that also helps the integrity of the box itself, the cardboard box.
Exactly. Never-ending bubble wrap.
Store the bubbles in a safe place because it gets reused. All right. So we've got a lovely unpack, repack video QR code for people to scan so they can watch the video. Oh, I've been greeted by Baxter.
Sorry about that.
It's fine. Just humor. Okay. Ooh.
It is a little bit hefty.
You know, it's not that bad, but it's not unwieldy hefty.
Right. I'm able to pick it up, and I'm a little thing. I mean, I'm only 4'8", so.
Oh, this is one awesome case.
I will say, it is strong enough that you can't sit on it, and to actually open and close the little locks. If you put some weight on the corners, like a knee or something, it is easier to open it and close it.
So Eve's asking about the box itself. She's asking about the cardboard box. The cardboard box should survive the travel. You just have to be, you know, careful when you go to open it that you don't damage the box.
I would try to save the box if at all possible. If the box is in complete disrepair, then go ahead, take it to your local UPS store or wherever it is that you're shipping it, and they'll be able to box it for you.
Yeah.
And then when it finally comes back to me, I'll laser engrave a new box and send it out with a new box. But we do want to try to keep the cardboard box around as long as possible.
This is really, really nice. I've already got my sticker. I need to figure where I'm going to put it. Open her up.
Oh, and that's something we haven't talked much about.
Oh,
If
no,
you notice, in the center of the box, there is the Lexington, Kentucky sticker. We welcome all people that will be housing our to sticker this box with a locator-based sticker, something that says who you are, where you came from.
All right, so for me,
Very
I've got
nice.
this awesome Washington State sticker. All right. Oh, this case is really sweet. All righty. Manual. Oh, this is my first time actually looking at the new manual. Ooh, the paper stock's really nice. Very nice.
I'm very happy with how it turned out.
So I designed this the week before the sparrows went out, the last batch.
I have to say, an amazing bit of graphic design right there.
It was a quick do. I'm really glad that it came together so easily. All right, Eve says, I'm in the arse end of nowhere in the UK, so a new box will come from the local convenience store. Yep, whatever works, if that is the case. All right, we've got our laser engraved journal. Oh, I bet Dave had fun with this.
He really did. He was a little nervous, though, because he asked me to get one to use as a test bird, and
And you
I
didn't you?
completely didn't do that. So I was
Yeah.
like, nope, I've got two. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
So it was,
I was thinking about mentioning it. I did you get more than what you needed? And by the time I had thought about it, David already done it. So it's too
yeah,
late.
yeah. I didn't plan that one out very well, but he did a great job. So
I see Crystal is
the
here.
back cover is engraved also.
Crystal is going to be housing Tweety later this year.
Oh, that's, yeah, yeah.
Oh, there's your pages. Oh, I love it.
Yep.
Nice. All righty. Now the good stuff. And everything's so well packed in here. So one of the things that
So let's talk about, I was going to say, let's talk about the fiber real quick.
okay, go for it.
The 4 ounces does not fit very well in one bag. So what I did was I split it into two 2-ounce sections. One is housed in the center of the sparrow. The other is on top of the battery.
Okay. We had a little bit of shifting, but everything's good. So
That's because of the fiber.
yeah. Well, it was actually the battery shifted.
Oh, did it?
It's just a little bit. It's fine. One thing that I was going to mention as I was picking the wheel up, so instinctively people are going to want to do one of these numbers,
And pull from the top. Yes, you
and
can.
that's not a good idea. I mean,
It is. Go ahead.
if it was in like a normal bag that it wasn't really condensed and packed in like that, it wouldn't be a bad idea. But with how this is packed in, it's better to reach in with your hands all the way to the bottom and pull it up all together.
Exactly. And we actually do go into that on the packing and unpacking video.
Yeah.
So if you watch this and you're not sure what we're talking about, scan the QR code, watch the video. Dave explains everything.
It's so cute. Now, because the wheel's yellow and the foam material, you're probably going to see a few little black specks on Tweety. So because I really pick in my pictures, I'm going to dust her off and make sure she's all pretty and good to go before taking fancy pictures of her. So cute.
She is cute. And notice the bottom, she has a nameplate.
Oh. So we got number 68 and...
Actually, it's 86.
Or sorry. Oh, it is 86. Or no, 89.
89, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 89 and 90 is, I think, what they are.
Yeah, I was reading it this way. I'm like, wait a minute, that's wrong. Nope, because that doesn't make any sense. But there's the Tweety, the bottom. The fiber is really pretty. What's the colorway?
That is a Bridgerton colorway that I've been playing with. That was an ode to the opera singer Sienna.
Nice. Got our community bobbin, which is up front. And it's got a community bobbin card. So in order to alleviate issues with allergies, we're asking that everybody who spins in the community bobbin only does 100% wool. And we're also keeping it nicely packed up in a Ziploc. I like that you spun.
Thank you.
Pretty. So when this all gets filled up, I'll be chain plying everybody's work. And I'm really excited to see all the different spinning because it's going to be different colors, different weights. It's going to be interesting to see how it all comes together.
Absolutely. And in the end, when the final skein is completed and plied, it will be displayed in the Daedalus booth when we do shows, when we travel.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. This tastes pretty sweet. I like how everything's nicely labeled. I did notice that the community bobbin label kind of unstuck itself.
Yeah, you know, I have to admit the labels don't stick very well. I don't expect those to make the entire journey.
Oh no, but it's nice to have like the battery and everything we buy. I like how this has the set to 15 volts.
Inside of the printer case, there's a card also,
Mm-hmm.
like the card for the community bobbin. And there should also be on that card a QR code that can be scanned to show you how to use the printer that comes with it.
I'll be right back. Sorry.
Anybody have any questions on what we've been looking at?
I am back. We're deciding dinner.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have banh mi sandwiches. All right. So it comes with 3 bobbins plus the community bobbin. You've got your speed controller in here. I like you've got a lot of extra goodies. You've got extra orifice hooks, dry bands, tension stuff, bearings. Because with it changing hands so many times,
It's likely to lose stuff. Yes.
yeah. So that's fantastic. Here's the Bluetooth Canon Ivy printer. Oh, good question. Does Daedalus come to West Coast for any shows, possibly Fiber Fusion for Washington? Okay, so I have been begging and pleading with Dave and Becca that they need to come over and visit.
I admit we have not done any shows on the West Coast yet. I am interested in doing the Black Sheep Gathering, specifically because it fits our timetables. Um, we don't um, we don't usually have a show in the end of June, and to get to the West Coast would be quite an undertaking, as we do most of our shows with a camper and either a van or a truck full of our equipment. So it would end up being probably a 3-week ordeal to get to the West Coast to be able to vend due to the amount of equipment that we have to take. But it is something I see happening in the future. I cannot say exactly how far in the future, though.
That being said, I have all the wheels, and I do go to Fiber Fusion, and I sometimes go to Black Sheep and Oregon Flock and Fiber. So when I feel safe enough to go to those events, I will be bringing the wheels. So anybody who wants to test them out, they will be available to play with. I've been purposely trying to find cases that I can fit all of my different wheels in because I've got a lot.
You have a lot.
But yeah, so as far as being able to test the wheels on the West Coast for Oregon and Washington shows, it's definitely feasible. I probably won't take everything with me to the festivals, but for the St. Distaff's Day, which is in January, which I do plan on attending, I do take everything because it's closer and it's just a one-day event. So yes, wheels at West Coast. All right, well, that's all the goodies. Not planning on spinning. I do have a braid picked out. I'm pretty pleased with this discovery that I found, this spinning braid. I had this pigtail from Greenwood Fiberworks, who used to live in the same town that I do. And she named this colorway Puget Sound, which is the region that we live in. And so I love that the colors are definitely totally me. I mean, this just screams Avenida, but it also speaks to the area that I live in. So it's going to be a really nice addition to the community project.
Really nice colors. What's the makeup of it?
It's just BFL.
BFL.
The pigtails, she usually keeps those to BFL and merino only. So it's only been up to recently that she's actually done a few blend pigtails, but she normally doesn't do blends for pigtails. Which makes this a community bobbin safe fiber.
Yep. I spun Polworth, I believe, for mine.
Lovely. This is pretty freaking sweet. I'm going to pack her back up so that way I can take pictures in a little bit. I did take pictures before I opened the box.
You are so thorough.
I may have put my other sparrows on top of the box instead of welcoming the new sparrow in the box.
Okay, when will we be announcing the rest of Tweety's itinerary? So far, we have Tweety booked through the end of January. So it's about 6 months of travel, and probably about a month and a half or 2 months before the end of that trip. So I'd say Thanksgiving-ish time, we will probably be announcing the next leg of the itinerary and be contacting people.
We've got a very long list of people, and you know, it's crazy. When we first saw this idea, you know, we were thinking of just the time frame people have it, but there's also this whole shipping delays and everything else that you have to really account for. Yes, there will be spinners in the Chicago area for sure.
We can only accommodate approximately 20 people in a year. So we're doing everything we can. This is a long-term project. I don't see this going away anytime soon. So as long as you guys bear with us, we'll keep it going.
Yeah. I like the fact that this is something that can just keep on going so long as people want to spin with it. I just be able to follow the journey and seeing who gets to play with it. It's going to be really fun getting to see all the different places. I am planning on going to a local wooded area that also has a little mini farm in it. We'll see how long I last because it's going to be like in the 90s.
I hear ya.
And I'm seeing a lot of people mention, not just Eve, but mention that they're getting it around their birthday, and it's just pure coincidence.
It really is.
But it's
I
pretty
I
awesome.
will say the UK trip was planned out much more thoroughly than the American trip so far. For the UK, because I am unfamiliar with shipping practices, I tried to actually plot locations on a map to find most direct routes so that everybody gets the shortest shipping time.
That's really awesome.
I was a little more carefree with the American leg because I'm more familiar with American shipping.
Yep.
And I understand time frames that entails. So it is shipping from, within the state for the most part. So when it goes to Alaska, there are two people in Alaska, so it'll go local. And then it'll go down to Washington, and then Idaho, and then Oregon, and then back up to Washington. So that's the first leg in America. The first leg in the UK, that it actually will go up to Scotland for a short stop. It starts on the East Coast, goes up to Scotland, comes back down, goes out to Cornwall, goes across the bottom of England, and then back up to the Norfolk area to end its trip.
I'm looking forward to seeing what people take pictures of with their wheel when it gets there. I'm really hoping for the police box. I think Sue Jolly is all over that.
I'm hoping, Eve, if you're still there and you hear me, take it to Tintagel. You guys may not know what Tintagel is. It's one of the Arthurian legend castles that's in Cornwall.
That would be amazing.
And I'm a big Arthurian legend fan, so I would love to see some pretty castles.
Yeah. Oh, Eve is still here. Awesome. Yes, that would be amazing.
That would be amazing. Tintagel is actually supposed to be the castle that Arthur was born in, so kind of neat.
That's awesome. All right. I hate to cut this short, guys, but I had to figure out our dinner option because the first option fell through. But I do plan on doing some live spinning with Tweety, and I'm hoping to do some spinning with James, so we'll have Sojourner. So we'll get to see both the little birdies in action.
Wonderful.
I'm so excited about this project, and I can't wait to see what happens after me and James have the wheels and seeing where they go. It's going to be pretty amazing.
I hope everybody enjoyed the video. I hope everybody that's getting the wheel has fun with it. And those of you that are waiting your turn, like I said, bear with us. There is no end in sight.
There is a blog on the Spotted Eve Fibers website that I am upkeeping, so to keep an eye on how things are going. Any updates concerning travel will be updated there, as well as for people who are in line to get the wheel next. If anything happens in transit, things take a delay or anything, we'll let you know. So everybody will be kept up to date on how things are going through the blog and via email if they are part of the spinners. I'm nowhere near Tintagel, but I'll see what I can do. Ooh,
Ooh, that does
nice.
sound interesting.
That'd be amazing.
Very interesting.
All right. So happy spinning, everybody, and also happy bird watching. So tickled with that phrase. Sorry.
Have a great night, y'all.
Take care, everybody. Bye bye.
Bye.